All right, now this one has been requested many times. This is Man on the Moon 3, Kid Cudi. We've talked about it in other videos, but we haven't ranked it on a tier list yet. I know a lot of people love this album cover. I personally do not like it.
Yeah, I have a hard time in my non-artist brain like pinpointing what I don't like about it, but it's not like a welcoming album cover to me.
I think it's the split down the middle paired with the kind of stoner poster thing, college art fair. I think we've said this about other album covers before, but it does feel a little bit like it fits too much in that vein.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad painting, because it's not. I'm sure this artist makes great work, but it just doesn't feel very unique to me.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's all over. There's no like blank space. I love when like album cover is like just strong and like minimum.
I mean, I understand it's supposed to tie in with the other two as well. I don't know. It just, color palette is nice, but overall I think the cover itself does not do anything for me. To me, this might be a D.
We got an empty slot right there.
All right.
Parker.
We got rolled gold pretzels versus spicy nacho Doritos.
Classic pretzels walk here. We're talking like our first president versus like the head of the CIA.
What a weird analogy.
Well, that's like this matchup. Rolled gold's like George Washington, and spicy nacho Doritos are like J. Edgar Hoover.
Spicy nacho Doritos, I can't have them anymore because I'm lactose intolerant, but I used to be obsessed with these things.
Doritos are f***ing gross to me.
Okay, spicy nacho Doritos for me.
I'm taking rolled gold.
Yeah.
Staple.
All right, now we got 21 Savage 21 versus Waka Flocka Flame Brick Squad.
Completely different energies here.
Very different, and this is the toughest matchup so far.
Absolutely.
21. Wow, is that like, what was he, 17 during that one?
In a church.
This one is so versatile.
Yep.
Because you can do 21, or it can be 21. They're not that versatile. Never mind. You gotta say it the same every time. Never mind.
He does use it a lot. He gets a lot of use out of that one.
All of his ad-libs he does.
Yeah.
From the iconic video of Waka Flocka recording all of his ad-libs, where it's just him doing the ad-libs. Oh my God. Bow, 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 bow. If you haven't seen that video, please look it up. It is iconic. Maybe the most iconic ad-lib video of all time.
An artist at work.
I mean, he kind of like revolutionized ad-libs.
Absolutely. Him, that like Lil Jon, any of that like crunk era stuff, those ad-libs were delivered in such like a ferocious way that it just took them, they got a life of their own. You know what I mean?
I feel like Waka Flocka's like post-crunk though. It was like in the same Gucci Mane into the Chief Keef era. You had Waka Flocka like right parallel with all of that. And then eventually kind of went into the whole EDM thing and everything. But I feel like Brick Squad has too much energy for me to take 21 by 21 Savage over it.
I agree. Yeah, and I think it's a bit of an upset here.
Yeah.
I don't want to imagine a world without Waka Flocka screaming Brick Squad.
Yeah. Ooh, tough one to start. Self-Control by Frank Ocean versus Fade Into You by Mazzy Star.
Two beauties.
And Grant, was Self-Control the most submitted song?
Yeah, it had 9.
9.
Okay.
All right, so that's what we're working with. From 9 to 2 is everything on this bracket. All right, let's hear them.
I made you use your self-control.
I will say, returning to this song, listening to it within the context of this playlist, I was like, wow, what a song.
Yeah, I mean, he sings his little ass off on it for sure.
And it's just so, like, interesting.
Yeah.
I think going back to Channel Orange and then listening to Blonde, and I know there's a lot of time between those two albums, but it is like, how did he decide to take his entire musical identity in this direction?
Yeah, I have no idea. I remember listening to it when it first came out, like with you, and being like, what?
Yeah, we were like, it's so slow.
Yeah.
But it's really a great song. It did not go as far as some people wanted in our Frank Ocean bracket. And you will see a lot of songs that either won our brackets or should have won our brackets of individual artist songs in this. And I think Self-Control, like when I kind of return to it, I'm like, yeah, I get why people think this is such a fantastic song.
For sure. Let's listen to the faster song here, Fade Into You, Mazzy Star. Kind of similar in a weird way, energy-wise. Like, I could listen to both these songs in the same mood.
I don't know. Self-Control has a little bit more of like a bounce to it. It's like cutesier or something. Like Fade Into You is like a pool.
Yeah.
Like it's just like...
I guess I'm saying when I'm sad, both these songs work.
Yeah, but I can be in a good mood and listen to Self-Control.
Oh, I cannot.
Really?
Hell no.
Keep a place for me.
That's when I start crying.
One thing about Fade Into You, I do think that it benefits from legacy. It's been around a lot longer than Self-Control. 2, I think it obviously saw a resurgence within the past couple years.
Yep.
And 3, it's kind of like recently started to come under fire as like an overrated song.
Oh, see, I'm not hip to that.
Yeah, I've seen that pop up here and there, or that like Mazzy Star in general, all their songs kind of sound like Fade Into You.
That is true.
Which is true. And I mean, Hope Sandoval, very talented.
Yeah.
Mazzy Star's great, but I see where people are coming from, especially rediscovering it. Like if you weren't around when it was popular and you go back, you're like, every song you could kind of sing Fade Into You over top of it and it would work.
Yeah, but that doesn't discredit the one song that's here.
True.
Yeah, and I go with it. I go with Fade Into You.
I'm going to go with Self-Control here. I think when I like it's like a neck and neck race for me, but I think when I factor in Legacy, I'm just like, I just know Fade Into You more. Like it's been around longer. But when I really think about it, Self-Control is such an amazing and multifaceted song.
That's true.
That I think when I return to it, I get like a little bit more warmth when I listen to it. I'm like, oh, like this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And Fade Into You, I know what I'm gonna get, and I love that it exists, but I'm gonna go with Self-Control.
Okay, Grant decides the first one.
I'll take Self-Control.
Yeah, that's probably what should win. I just, someone's got to stand up for hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all become a little bit hopeless
Thank you.
with the lack of Mazzy Star on the charts. It's become a hopeless world. Maybe I don't know if there's anybody else named Hope that's on the charts right now, but
Nope.
It's a nope for hope.
Nope for hope.
Hashtag nope for hope. Now we got I Love It by Camila Cabello featuring Playboi Carti versus Squidward Knows by Cupcake.
Literally just 2 songs I like.
I love it, 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 I love it.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Ooh! Do you remember when Lana brought out Camila Cabello at Coachella?
Yeah, how could I forget?
I don't think I know about that.
Yeah, no one remembers that.
There's a video of it.
I'm sure there is. You're a
And
little
then-
video kid.
I like videos, man. I like playing on the computer, man. What can I say? I'm pulling up videos on the computer. But Lana, after she leaves the stage, sort of does I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. It's a good video. And that's what. But
Was that
I do
an
that.
homage, or was that
No,
she started
She
it?
brought out Camila Cabello on stage, and then she sort of did her homage.
a
to
tip
it.
of cap?
A tip of the cap.
Okay.
Game recognized game.
And this also has a sample of Gucci Mane's Lemonade.
Yes.
And it's a Jersey
Great
Club
song.
thing. And then Playboi Carti says,
I'd like to sample a little Gucci Mane's Lemonade, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna drink
Wait, I don't get
Gucci
what do you mean?
Mane's piss.
Oh,
You
okay.
want Gucci Mane, the rapper, to piss
In a cup.
in the cup.
Yeah.
Okay,
a cup, and then drink.
We're not getting too freaky here. It's in a cup.
Yeah.
In a sterile cup. Like a medical cup.
Maybe.
You want Gucci Mane to piss in a sterile cup, and then you're on the other side of the door at the hospital.
Okay.
I see. You're in nurse scrubs.
Sure.
That's no problem.
No problem.
Real quick, can I ask Brandon, do you think that this song is Charlie XCX's Reheated Nachos?
Oh, yeah. She was trying to reheat her nachos. She wanted a bite of her nachos. But there was a lot of aesthetic jacking, right? During this phase. But I do like this specific song. Yeah.
Next song.
His dick smaller than my toes. I read the rap.
Squidward's nose.
I like Cupcake usually, but this one I can't. I can't do it.
It's fine. It's fun, but
It's fun. It's funny. I like it. I like the music video. John Early, the comedian, very funny.
very famous.
Very famous. I meant to
famous
say
and
very funny.
Funny, yeah.
I love the video as well. I love videos, man. I love videos.
It's directed by Hype Williams, you said.
Yeah.
Not Hype Williams.
Oh.
Hype Williams did not direct Squidward Nose.
Okay.
yeah,
did
it's
direct-
worse than I Love It, though.
Sure. I don't know. I like both of these songs.
I
So
don't
you guys-
hate this
that's-
song,
I'm-
but
I'm
I
gonna
Love
like-
It is like a song I listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in my top 10 most played on
Wow.
Spotify last year.
Really?
I listen to I Love It all the time.
Yeah.
I love that song. It's
You
like,
love it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Shout out the Harlem Globetrotters.
Thank you for saying that. Next, we have SOS by SZA.
On a big diving board.
Yes, inspired by a 1997 picture of Princess Diana.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't
and
know that.
I know SZA said that she liked how isolated and lonely Princess Diana felt in that photo. And so this is a direct recreation, and contrary to popular belief, not inspired by the Melodic Blue by Baby Keem.
Right, yeah.
Which it is similar. I mean, it has different angle and stuff, but it is that ocean out on a man-made peninsula.
Yeah, just like the infinite expanse of water, you know?
Yeah, and I don't want to downplay it because it is modern, but for some reason, like the casual outfit takes away from it a little bit for me.
Yeah, I kind of feel that.
As well as just compositionally, it's just one straight line out, but it's a direct reference, so like you can't do much with that.
Yeah,
you know?
it's an homage.
To me, this is kind of another B.
Yeah, I almost kind of want to go lower.
Really?
When I think of this album, I don't think of the cover.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go C with it.
Yeah, C feels right.
It is a cool homage, though, I will say that.
I hate royalty, though.
That makes sense that you hate royalty, because your music does sound royalty-free.
It is. But it's more of like a protest, and people don't seem to understand that, and they're just sampling it.
That's what royalty-free means. You're kind of... That's
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to
understandable.
like protest royalty, and instead people are just stealing.
They're not stealing. You
Well-
give it to them for free.
Yeah, but like no one's getting it. It's
It
over
fell
their
on
head.
deaf ears,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's over their head.
Now, call out my name versus Scared to Live.
Scared to live.
You said that like it was not about the song.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, just kind of a funny thing to say.
My least favorite of the types of song, like this exact type of song.
Because he has maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 25 of these kinds of songs, and this one, it's too on the nose.
Yeah, he's saying "Call out my name."
Boom, drop right there. It's got no drag, no like interesting composition to it. It's just like,
It's also vocally harsh.
yeah,
It's like it like almost peaks
Yeah.
on you. It's like too much. He is so good at ballads in this era.
yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I love this song. It reminds me of one we cut out.
True Colors?
True Colors.
Yeah.
It's damn near sweet. It is sweet. If any other artist like made this song, you'd be like, that's a sweet little ballad. But when you hear him doing it, you're like, what's the angle? Who's the mark?
Is it about his dealer?
Yeah.
Spring rolls.
Whatever.
Don't tell me to bow.
I won't. Why would I do that? That's offensive.
I know, it's very offensive, but you've been saying it the whole video. I love spring rolls. I think they are so good. Why this is so weird to me.
What?
You get so excited about fried mushrooms. Spring rolls, you're like, whatever. It's like nothing's even on the screen. It's like you're looking at static. You're literally like, oh yeah, whatever. I don't
Okay.
even know what that says.
An egg roll's better.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of egg roll.
Egg roll's better.
Yeah.
And then I love like a summer roll where they use just the rice paper and they're not fried. You
But
can see
spring
through
is
it.
so beautiful. It's the time of
I
change.
love this season too, but they're like, you got egg rolls, you got wontons, you got dumplings. All these are far superior. Summer roll, if you're at a Vietnamese restaurant with the clear paper and a raw shrimp dog in there, you get a shrimp cock in a condom. Awesome. Spring rolls are just low. Like I'm not fucking up some spring rolls. I'm ordering other things. Spring rolls right in the middle of the highway of C.
I will give them a B. Now we got Damo 23 versus Are We Still Friends?
Easy.
Easy.
Ain't had no hoopty. 4-story home. Got to climb 8 set of stairs just to see where my fucking roof be.
One of his best bangers of all time to date.
Absolutely.
Oh
There's
my
2 of
God.
them on this record.
We'll get to the other one.
We'll get to the other one.
Yeah.
I love that song too. It's beautiful, but it doesn't, I mean, it's not even in the same ballpark as Damo 23.
Yeah, okay, thank God. I was really worried for a
Oh,
second.
I'm not going to pick, I don't think I'll pick really anything over Damo 23. Banging that in my yellow Ford Focus. Like, I remember showing that to like my country friends that were into rap, but this was just
A little bit
outside
left
of it.
field, yeah.
Yeah, a little off kilter. And them hearing that and being like, what the fuck's going on? And I was like, fuck that, go Frank.
All right, now we got Born Yesterday by Quadeca versus Don't Cry by J Dilla.
This sucks for both of them.
Yep. Who means more to Detroit? Comment downstairs. Pop it in the
Don't-
chat.
don't ask them.
Who means more to Detroit? Quadeca, otherwise known as Quanka or Quinky, or J Dilla?
Don't do
The
this.
late J Dilla.
Now we're going to be the guys who put a video out there that the whole comment section is Quadeca greater than Dilla. That's not good for us.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's 2 white guys who live in Detroit. It's not.
Being like,
Yeah.
our pal, great musician.
Our pal from out on the West Coast, white rapper Quadeca.
Maybe my favorite of his, I'll say that. Production and orchestration here and the way it all comes together with his falsetto in it. It's climax on this album too for me. It's just, yeah, it's perfect.
There's nothing I can really say about the song that I haven't said a bunch of times on this channel or in our reaction. We reacted to the album when it came out. Definitely my favorite Quadeca song that I've heard so far. And also it's just like, what I'm so impressed with is maybe like my take about that entire album is how just detail-oriented this is. And lyrically, when you really dive in there, there's like no misplaced word. There's no wasted word or wasted time. It's like every single thing ties back into this like super just dark perspective that is like somebody who has taken their own life and is on the other side and is, you know, knocking on that door, that invisible door, seeing his mom move on with her life, and then, you know, interpolating that Beatles lyric to be like, you want her, you need her, and yet you don't believe her. Like, basically saying like the idea of being a ghost and seeing your mom move on and not believing that she doesn't need you, and then like fighting to try to get to the other side. And, you know, that's just my interpretation of it. Maybe it's not as, you know, I didn't get every detail right or whatever, but like the emotional lengths that this song goes to are truly like worth celebrating, not on just a like, oh, all of the time that music has been created, I am like, this is a feat to make an album that works this well together, tells this story this well, and is so detail-oriented, and this is the best example of it. And so beyond him being my friend, but beyond it being like new music that I actually enjoy, or music that harkens back to the past, like I said with the Beatles interpolation, I think it's like really worth celebrating just like how just ambitious it is. It didn't need to be that because it is great to listen to, but there is no stone left unturned. It's like, let's make this song as perfect as we can make it, you know? And so I really applaud it, and I try to just give it all of the flowers that I can before it loses that in modern context, because it can when he's so funny on the internet or whatever that is, or like, you know, used to be a YouTube rapper. All of those narratives aside, song, just pound for pound, what a song.
All that being said, he didn't have that Dilla swing, baby. Oh, swing for the fences.
Okay, allow me to do almost like a sports TV type of argument here.
Yeah, sure.
All right, if we're taking J Dilla, his entire legacy, what he built, this is a style of beat making that did not exist until J Dilla did it. Yeah. He's a pioneer, all of those things. Is this song on its own better than Born Yet? Like, to me, it's like it exemplifies what J Dilla was able to do and how pioneering he was, but at the same time, song for song, if you got rid of this one and you had every other J Dilla song, versus if you took away Born Yesterday from that, you know, from Quadeca's career or that album.
But the beautiful thing is I can pick Dilla here and listen to Born Yesterday, whatever.
You know?
Yeah, it's true. We're not getting rid of. We're not deleting any songs.
Deleting anything.
We're not deleting any songs. We would never do that to J Dilla, by the way.
No, we would never delete his music forever.
No,
we messed up.
Yeah, he's a legend, and I love this song, but at the same time, I can find this thing in many different Dilla songs, and in Dilla's entire career was like, no one's ever done this. You know. And so I'm gonna pick Born Yesterday. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna do it.
It's all right, man. Grant, where do you go?
Taking Born Yesterday.
Yeah.
All right.
I figured that would happen. Rest in peace, J Dilla.
Rest in peace, J Dilla, and rest in peace, Quadeca from that album.
Yes.
Whoever Quadeca, the narrator of that album, rest in peace to them as well. All right, we got Mortal Man versus N95.
Oh.
Another one, very different songs here.
Two high-paced offenses, though.
Nigga, let me ask this question. When shit hit the fan, is you still a fan?
I've always been a fan of when shit hits the fan.
Has shit ever physically hit the fan? Is that kind of the...
You saw my dorm in college, right?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the allure, take off the unsure.
It's N95 for me.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Mortal Man is incredible. I know there's the Tupac interview. Yeah. It's like, but N95 is more fun to listen to.
It is. It's a better song. Grant hates N95 and he's pissed at us, but...
I do hate N95.
I know you do.
Taco Bell versus Culvers. Here is where it's gonna get really... This is like our championship, basically. Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Let's talk about hours. When's it close?
Late.
How late?
Fourth meal hours.
4 a.m. usually. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Let's talk about menu.
Curds.
Yeah, you got curds. Okay. Curds for you.
Americana.
The cheesy gordita crunch.
I understand you can't have a lot on the menu.
Doritos Locos Tacos. It's a crazy taco.
Think of how the meat looks there.
I don't care how it looks. Think about how it tastes.
Hot dog food.
If you put cheese curds inside of a taco, you'd also be like, what the fuck is wrong with this shit?
Root beer.
How many times have you had Taco Bell versus Culvers, man?
Less.
No way. We're never going to agree.
We're not.
So Grant is going to have to decide this. I'm going firmly in the Taco Bell camp.
And I will die for Culvers. I will take a bullet for Culvers. If I had a non-lethal bullet wound and it meant that I got Culvers for the rest of my life, I'm taking that shot.
Grant.
Oh, they're both so important to me.
Think of which one you'd rather eat, Grant.
Okay, yeah, I would probably rather eat Culvers, so I will take Culvers.
Wow. Whatever. Taco Bell. I love you, baby. I'm sorry. Okay. My sweet, sweet Taco Bell. You've done so much for me, sweetie, and I'm sorry it had to end this way. I did what I could to save you, and you bled out in my arms. I watched Prisoners last night, and it's one of our top 10 movie of all that I've ever seen. I was blown away by it. I had never seen it. And, yeah.
It's your boy in it.
Yep. Yeah, there's a video coming out next week on the main channel that we talk about it, and I say that I have not seen that movie.
No, that's
and
a
now
lie.
that has changed.
Great.
But we filmed it before that. And that was great. And everybody hated my Scream review. That was a big thing on Letterboxd. Everybody was really mad at me about it. So.
Makes sense.
Right. I thought it was stupid. It's good, but it's stupid. It was a fun watch. Okay, it's fine.
What'd you rate it?
2.5 stars.
Oh, the gall.
Whatever, man.
Now we got guitar solos or drum solos.
Oh, man.
Drum solos suck for the most part.
Yeah, some guitar solos really suck, and there are more guitar solos. But I mean, okay, let's think about it. What are the best drum solos of all time? Like
First Frisco.
Phil Collins shit.
Yeah, but that's just a fill.
Dum, 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 dum. Oh yeah.
There are great drum fills.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody
right.
hits like a sick fill, and that's like a moment in a song where you're like, oh, I do that sauce on it.
Yeah, where you like hit that shit.
Oh,
And then you like,
but then you get back into the melody. The guitar can talk to you.
yeah, John Mayer.
Peter Frampton, bitch.
Wait, what about the Eagles? Hotel California.
Eagles.
It's just
Just
Eagles,
Eagles.
bro. It's not the Eagles.
Just Eagles.
Yeah, come
It's
on.
literally just Eagles. Quit saying the name wrong.
Saquon played in that song.
Saquon, come home.
Man, Saquon played too much.
What?
He played too much. He's got to sit out.
Yeah, he's got to chill.
I'm worried about his little legs.
They're gonna send him to the moon if he
What
doesn't
about
win the Super Bowl.
Quayon, what's his name?
Quinyon.
Jesus
Quinyon.
Christ.
Quinyon Mitchell. He plays corner for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Sounded
He's
like a
about to be
baby
a
trying
world
to
champion.
say crayon.
What happened to Quayon? What happened to Quayon?
Where's my crayon?
Where's my Quayon?
Yeah, you sound like a baby.
Hey, man, I just learned about him. But he's from Toledo, so.
Stand
No,
up.
he
That's
just
my
went to the University of Toledo. He's not from there.
He's went to
He's
UT.
from the mud, baby.
He literally got it out the muddy.
You ever have your ears pierced?
Hey, man. What?
Your ears. You ever get them pierced? Did you ever get your ears pierced?
All right, do it again.
Do it again. I'm not gonna do it again.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
You ever have your ears pierced?
What? Of course, man.
Okay.
In my dreams.
Oh.
I've never had a piercing. I don't have any tattoos. I'm still a virgin. And
What about your old landlady, Terry, that you used to bang out?
that's crazy, man. We never got that far. We always stopped at me paying rent.
That's first base.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't really bang out, man. I'm all about solos. You heard me? So let's pick one of these and see where it takes us.
I go guitar solos.
You got it?
Yeah, guitar solos.
I'm gonna just go solos on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go guitar solos.
This
I
has
feel
been
like
disgusting with you. Everything you've said is disgusting.
You think they're gonna be? You think they'll be chill with it? Whoever's watching this.
You're drinking a double cup, dude?
I'm muddy, bro. I literally should have wore the Timbs. I'm so muddy.
All right, now we got 20 Minutes by Lil Uzi Vert versus Walk On By Isaac Hayes.
This not my city show, but I treat it like my city show. 20 more minutes and 20 more. 20 more minutes.
That I listening to this was like, this is one of my favorite rap songs of the last like 10 years.
Yeah, it's
15
undeniable.
years. It's insane.
Yeah.
I always I knew this song, obviously, and I understand that it's a very popular and like beloved early Uzi song, but I was like listening to it like I was addicted to it. I would start the playlist every time with this song and was like, how did they do that?
Yeah.
Like, how did they make something so undeniable and fun to listen to. Sometimes I would literally get done with the song and just start it over again.
Yeah, Uzi is one of the few rappers that can find that pocket that is so simple and just fill it with like each line like kind of feels iconic or like just you almost know it before you know it.
Yeah.
And it's just like so sticky and so catchy and like not overly complex or like fully loaded to the brim. It just like it's a perfect dish.
I'm going to make kind of like a blasphemous comparison, but like in like the 70s and 80s when there were songs that were just about really like mundane things about being a musician, but made into something like there's something really cool about the fact that Uzi is just writing a song about how there's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Until they have to go on stage.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. And also the melodic instinct is crazy to just be like, 20 more minutes until I'm on. 20 more minutes until I'm on. They were very young when they made this song. And that is like really cool to me that you can tell it comes naturally. The same way I feel about Future and Young Thug. I think Uzi has that thing where like they don't have to think about it. They're just like feeling it and doing it. And it's just hilarious that I really do picture Lil Uzi Vert sitting in the green room 20 minutes before, and there's just that's what's going on in their life at that moment is 20 minutes until the show. Excited for it.
Yep.
There are women around. There's like, whatever's going on in Uzi's life, and it's just like 20 more minutes until I'm on. I imagine it was recorded 20 minutes before a show. It has to be.
Yeah.
So I love it. I can't sing its praises enough, and I'm glad that it's going up against Walk On By Isaac Hayes in the first round.
And walk on by. I mean, like one of the best soul records of all time. The organ in there, it has sprinkles of like some psych rock in the tone of the guitar, like when that fusion starts happening with soul music. This has like a little more edge than like your early Motown records and stuff. Isaac Hayes was like a badass. This is hot buttered soul.
Yeah. I get almost like cowboy energy.
Yeah, it has that, the way that guitar like rings out.
And just the vocals, like there's something so smoky about it, like, welcome back. Like you can kind of imagine it country crooning,
Yeah, and it builds to this song just continuously develops. It's just classic soul arrangement. This isn't fair.
No, it's not. It's not fair to me. As a huge fan of 20 Minutes by Lil Uzi Vert, and it's not fair to have this happening in the first round.
No.
And so...
This is Bronny playing LeBron in one-on-one. Yeah.
I don't think it's Bronny. I would say it's more like... It's like Amen Thompson playing Michael Jordan in his prime, one-on-one.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Amen Thompson.
Of course.
He's great.
Yeah.
But, I mean, is he going to beat Michael Jordan one-on-one? Probably not.
Don't see how that could happen.
Yeah, but I'm going to root for him, so I'm going to go with 20 Minutes by Lil Uzi Vert.
Okay. I'll go with Walk On By, and if Grant makes the wrong choice here...
Yeah, I just want to, sometimes, if you ever seen our brackets, I like to do a protest shot. It doesn't really, I'm just shooting a gun into the air and going, I'm wrong. I want to be wrong this time. So I don't even believe what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grant?
Yeah, I'll take 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you knew what he was going to do. You're fucked up.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I don't know I didn't.
Yes, you did. Grant's not going to choose Isaac Hayes. Don't be an idiot.
Why wouldn't he choose Isaac Hayes? This is clearly a better song.
He doesn't love classic soul music more than 20 Minutes by Uzi. Of course you knew that.
Well, yeah, but it's just so clearly a better song. I can't believe anybody would pick 20 Minutes by Lil Uzi Vert.
Whatever, dude. Move it on.
20 more minutes until I'm on. 20 more minutes until I'm on.
The bracket is bust.
20 more minutes until I'm on. 20 more minutes until I'm on.
I'm ashamed I work here. It's embarrassing, honestly. That is like a schmear on our
bagel.
No,
it's a nice schmear.
It's a schmear on our
morning
legacy,
bagel,
and our credibility, honestly, as people just on Earth.
You can do another screenshot if you want.
I don't care what you do at this point because it's wrong.
All right, here we go. We'll set up the screenshot one more time.
I don't want to do music content anymore.